I'm back, y'all. In case you guys haven't picked up on it, I'm doing these videos pretty back to back. I don't just never change my clothes, usually. Depends on what kind of day we're having here. So today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about vendor events. So vendor events, along with having people hostess parties, are bread and butter, okay? Vendor events are a great way, excuse me, words are hard, are a great way for you to get out in the community, get to meet new people, and everybody you're going to encounter is for the most part going to be what's called your cold market. They're people you don't know, you have no connection to. They're going to be walking by, they're going to get to try samples, they're going to buy the product, and hopefully they become a customer or a stylist on your team, okay? Vendor events. People ask all the time, where do I find a vendor event? I'm not super involved in my community. So Facebook is a wonderful resource. I don't care what anybody says about Facebook, it is a great resource. So you are going to find vendor events pretty easily in your area, because I'm sure there's a Facebook group for it. If you just search vendor events or vendor in your area, your state, you know, nearby areas, you're going to find a bunch of sites. So I'm in New Jersey. I think there are about 7 different vendor event groups that I'm involved in. That just are people looking for vendors for everything from, you know, something that's PTA sponsored to, you know, we're almost going into December now, so holiday craft fairs, different things like that. Right now is prime vendor event season. I would say prime vendor event season is right now, in that fall through Christmas rush. And then usually again in the spring. I also look for different things posted online. I'm involved in, and by involved I mean I'm in them, okay? Local kind of goings-on pages. If your town has a page, there are often people who post looking for Tricky Tray. Nobody not from New Jersey knows what that is. It's a silent auction, but you'll find a lot of PTAs and stuff looking for Tricky Tray donations, basket donations. I always jump on every single one of them because it's an opportunity to, yeah, I'm giving a pack away, but I'm giving out business cards. I'm listed as a sponsor in a program, so on and so forth. So I jump on that. So Facebook is going to be a great resource. Search the groups for it. Other places you can look, newspapers. If you're a member of a church, a lot of times they do different things, so on and so forth. There is typically a fee for a vendor event, and the fee is going to vary depending on the type of event, okay? When it comes to vendor events, Color Street only wants 1 representative for the company per vendor event. I'm doing this at 1 in the morning. I'm done. My kid is still awake. My kid has not slept yet. She's in her room, by the way, but that is why I am still awake. You are allowed to be the only vendor. You are to be the only Color Street vendor at that particular event. Words really are hard for me right now. So make sure most event organizers, will only allow 1 representative per company. Make sure you double check with the event organizer when you're submitting your contract that you will in fact be guaranteed to be the only person there, okay? So that's kind of a little bit about where you find them. What do you bring to the vendor event? I am actually going to post a file that I have with just a list of kind of the basics that I bring to vendor events. A couple things you do want to make sure that you get from the event organizer. You want to make sure that they know what the Wi-Fi password is, if there is Wi-Fi. Most events, Wi-Fi is spotty, so make sure you find out what cell phone reception is like. Why? Because you're probably going to be selling stock on hand. as well as website purchases, and you're most likely going to use a Square or a PayPal reader. Both of those are free. You can sign up for free Square or PayPal accounts. Your sponsor likely has one and can give you a referral code that will get you your first 1,000 transactions or whatever free. If not, reach out to me and I can get you a code for Square or PayPal. But your sponsor can go a little bit more in depth about that. So you definitely want to make sure you're the only Color Street vendor, that you know what the cell phone service, internet service, Wi-Fi password is. You need to find out that information as well. Also find out if a table is being provided. Some places do provide a table either for free or for a small fee, like $5, okay? It saves you having to, I always pay the extra money for the table because it saves me having to lug my table. So you want to find out if a table and a chair are provided or if you need to bring your own. Also, I always find out where it's being advertised and what they expect the foot traffic to be like. If it's an event that's been run in years prior, they will be able to give you an idea of what foot traffic is like, so you have an idea of what to expect going into the event. Okay, foot traffic, I mean, do they expect 100 people? Do they expect 500 people to come through? Okay, so that's just a quick little ditty about vendor events. I am going to encourage all of you as today's challenge to go search on Facebook, find groups in your area specifically for vendor events and join them. Take a look around, see if you can find a vendor event, because guess what? Y'all are waiting for your kits. You're gonna have 10 sets in there. People will buy what you have on hand and they will also place orders with you as well. You're gonna have catalogs for people to look through. You literally have pretty much everything you need once you get that kit to go out and to do a vendor event. Okay. I'm going to post what I bring to a vendor event. If there's anybody on this training right now, and I know there probably is, who has done a vendor event, if you guys want to post pictures of your setups just to give people an idea, but it doesn't have to be elaborate. It can just be something really basic. If you have any questions, reach out to your sponsor, reach out to me. We are here to help. Talk to you soon.